Hey guys, Scarlet the Cookie Jar. Been a while, hasn't it? So screw what I said before. This series is going to be explaining how I created my characters. It's gonna go in the order of when I created them. So let's get started. So the third character that I've ever created was Tim. Yes, the incubus demon spawn that gives me nightmares every single day. No, seriously, my imagination is always trying to make me think of weird stuff. So, before I start explaining, my chibi style has changed. And it was inspired by the art style of OKKO in Adventure Time. Because why the frick not? So, Tim was originally a Yandere Simulator character, like Yandere Simulator OC. I was getting into Yandere Simulator's fandom, and I wanted to have a character inspired by Yandere Simulator. Now, Tim didn't change very much, but his species and the way that I draw him now has been changed. So, yeah, Tim was originally a Yandere Simulator inspired OC. Yes, and oh my, when you find that your freaking character was a Yandere Simulator OC, you obviously remember the times when you were like, oh my god, it would be such an amazing and original thing to do if I make this character a Yandere. So original, am I right? And then that's where it all began. Oh, I need Jesus. I need Jesus. So, it's complicated to explain all the cringe that I had done. Okay, let's start with it. Originally, Blade, Scar, and Tim were my only 3 characters. Now, here's where things get weird. You know how when parents fight about their children having relationships? Well, I was like, oh my gosh, it would be so nice if Blade and Tim fought for Scar. It would be so freaking original, yep. And oh lord, that's what I did. Now, you can get mad at me now. Get mad at me. Get mad. I'm not even close to what type of horror I went through. So, it was like, I was like, Tim is too shy. I'm gonna make him a Yandere. Oh. I'm sorry. So, Tim was a Yandere. And what made it even worse was he was Yandere for all of his friends. And it made it weird because originally I made him hate demons. But for some reason, now he is a demon. It's weird. Am I right? Isn't that nice when you realize one time you hate something, but then later you become it, and you're like, oh, alright then. I guess I can't hate it anymore because I don't hate myself. Wow. So, yes, I always went crazy with, oh, let's have to, I will go deep into the fandom and make this character terrible so my future self can cringe so terribly that you'll probably die of cringe. My lord, did I regret everything I did? Oh my, I should shut that door. Yep, I'm shutting the door. Mommy, I'm making a video, so don't be like loud and crap. sorry about that. So, as we have gotten close in this cringe fest, as I was going through my old stuff, I realized one common thing, and these two characters I forgot about because my ages of the characters I didn't have developed yet. And oh my lord, they were terrible. I completely forgot about these two characters. They were Scarnim's children. Now you can all cringe. Now you all can officially cringe. You can all officially cringe now. You all are free to judge my past self and say, loser, loser, loser. Yes, I'm saying that too to my past self. 'Cause why in the name of the Lord would I do that? Now, I really wished I prayed back then, because now I want to pray to God that in the future I will never look back at my old stuff and say, I hate this. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to die of cringe and nightmares. So, yes, I tried to get deep into as my old stuff as I could and found how cringy they were. They were basically fusions of them, and it was terrible. Oh my god, what is it? They were terrible. They were terrible. So terrible that you would say, oh my, what is this? Yes, so, Tim was originally a human. A yandere human at that. A yandere human. A yandere human. Then I was like, Tim doesn't have a backstory. And so I started to create a character that would help aid in his backstory. Now that will be for another time. So anyway, as I was saying, how cringy this was. I was like, his hair's too flat. And I didn't like how I drew his hair. So that's why now he has that weird triangle thing going on with his hair. You know, that pointy, weird thing going on with that. And oh my, I was like, his hair is too light. And I was like, screw it, this character's too shy. And then I made him less shy. And I was like, won't it be a great plot twist if everybody thought he was a human, but he's actually a demon that's been hiding under them? And that's what I did. And if you want me to have a series, an animated series of their backstories, I would be glad to, because their backstories are very interesting, and I would like to explain them before or after J-Tail comes out, since it's actually in production. And since I have all this cringe, and yes, Tim has a tail, since he's an incubus. It doesn't show much. As you can see in my old videos, where them cringy, weird things coming out of his hair. Them creepy purple things coming out of his hair, looking like what were those? People were probably like, what is that? What is that? What is that thing coming out of his head? And people are probably like, them wings are so cringe worthy. It should be in a cringe comp. Pretty sure some of my videos are in cringe comps. Probably not. Anyway, so as I kept developing Tim very much, I was like, oh, and I started to learn what ickybuses were. I started to learn all of the cringe-worthy art pieces of ickybuses that have been created. Lord have mercy on these souls. I want to pray for them. I want to pray for them so they don't look back at their old art and be like, what in the name of chocolate milk? That's exactly what I was like when I first saw my old stuff. I was like, what in the name of chocolate milk is this cringe-worthy crap? And then it became my mission to not make Tim cringy. And so I learned to not make this character as cringeworthy as he used to be. Because I need Jesus to praise these people so they won't be as terrible as I was when I first started. Because if I ever look back at my old art and say, this was terrible, ever again, even though I have to do it again to make these other videos, I will scream in the microphone and say, I will start preaching to Jesus to praise everyone to have good art. Because when I first started, do you remember the video, Don't Mess With Me? That was cringy. If you go back into my old videos and look at that, slow it down, you will have the cringiest thing of your life. You will have the most cringe-worthy crap you have ever seen. And when I looked at it, I started to cry. I started to cry of how cringe-worthy that crap was. And my voice is starting to go nice. Oh, God. And I was looking at all of the cringe-worthy stuff I did with them in these pictures. Lord, I feel bad for my characters now. Do you know how cringe-worthy these pictures were? If you don't, thank you. Thank you for not losing your childhood. Thank you for not losing your childhood. Thank you for not losing your childhood. Thank you for not dying of cringe. Oh my. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next time I post a video, it's going to be explaining candy. Oh God, I'm crying. Please answer me. This cringe is terrible.